Hi, this is Debbie Georgatos. Thank you for tuning in to Ladies Can We Talk. Today, my friend Lorie Medina is here, and we want to talk about the situation America is facing, and really the world is facing in this September of 2015 with the thousands of refugees fleeing the violence in Syria and spreading out across Europe, and actually many of them potentially coming to America. It's a topic that had caused a lot of controversy, consternation, concern, a bunch of C words, but I want to talk about what is it, the compassionate woman. We care about people, we care about people suffering in the world, and the answer can seem to be just take them all, many as we can get. But what is the answer in America? I mean, I think the people concerned about it have some really good points.
Absolutely, and thanks so much, Debbie, for having me on Speak Up America Network. This is so much fun to be with you today. What we have witnessed on TV, the hordes of people trying to get in these other countries, walking thousands of miles, getting up on these boats, the picture of the dead child. As a mother, as a woman, as an American, as a Christian, how can it not affect us when we see those images? It's very upsetting for us to see that. I think as a mother, and as a Christian, I think it's hard not to say, well, let's just help them. Let's just help these people. They need help. Bring them all here. Let's just hug them and feed them and clothe them and take care of them. But I think the thing is that we have to look a little deeper at what's really happening here, Debbie. Don't you think?
Oh, I do. I think part of the issue is that this violence in the Middle East will be ongoing. ISIS, until it's stopped, will continue to create more damage and destruction and will cause more people to want to try to flee. This is not going to end by bringing in the current surge of refugees until we deal with the real cause of the problem, which is the expansion and spread and violence of ISIS. This will be ongoing. And the other thing is, it's impossible from far away. We see Christians who've been persecuted by ISIS and murdered and just treated horribly. So it really becomes a question as a country, who are the people who want to come here? Do we have, we have people who they are Muslim, but they are innocent. They don't have anything to do with the violence. They just want to live their lives just like we do, take care of their babies, feed their kids. But how do you know in all these groups coming en masse who's in the group, who's in the crowd?
And that's the whole thing, Debbie, is that so many of these pictures, these images that we have, these people that are considered the refugees, they don't look like refugees. That's what's upsetting to me, is they do not look like refugees. They look like young, fighting age men, well-dressed, well-fed.
I was going to say something about that. The UN gave an estimate that among the refugees from Syria, 72% are military-age men. Yeah. And so what is it you do? Because you want to say, on the one hand, they could be victims. Maybe they don't have anything to do with the fight. They want to get out too. But when you also recognize that ISIS and Al-Qaeda have again recently said in the media, of course we're feeding terrorists into these refugee groups. What do you do as a country? You have to at least be able to vet. You have to figure out who is it who's coming here and how many can we take and actually care for well and embrace in our society. Because if our government were to be so lax as to let in 50 members of ISIS into America in the group of refugees, and then they wreak havoc in America, we would rightfully be saying to the government, why didn't you figure out who was coming here?
Well, and where's the women? Where are the women? Where's the children? Where's the wives? Where's the girlfriends? Where's the mothers, the grandmothers, the aunts, the children, the disabled, the war-torn, the ones that have been hurt in war? Where are they? We don't see them.
There's small numbers. I will say some of the pictures, I think it was outside the fields in, outside of Slovakia, I'm not sure where it was, but there were families camped in the mud, and you just feel terrible for them. But I think as the world surrounds this problem, we have to be able to say, we're going to separate out those who may cause harm to whatever country receives them, and those who really are refugees. I noticed two countries, I think it was Slovakia and Turkey. No, Slovakia, no, I'm sorry, Hungary and Slovakia that said, we'll only take the Christians in, which is, that's one approach. But I think that this, I guess the main reason I wanted to talk about this today, my main point is just, I think it's really important to recognize there's a politically correct element in America that tries to say, If you won't take every refugee that we're trying to send to you, you're somehow hateful, intolerant, xenophobic, racist, something bad. But there's actually a higher and better reason and better thinking involved in deciding who comes here. It has to be that we bring people here who want to come to freedom and live peaceably. It's vital for America's self-interest. We know, as with every other subject, Lorie and I could talk for days. Yes. However, in these Ladies Can We Talk videos, what we try to do is feature an issue that's current, that is a matter of concern, that women are thinking about, that Americans are thinking about. This is Debbie Georgatos and Ladies Can We Talk. Thank you for tuning into this video. I hope you come back to this website, ladiescanwetalk.org, often and listen to our videos and read all what we have to say about America. Hope you'll also tune in to the radio show Ladies Can We Talk, which is every Sunday evening from 6 to 8 p.m. on 660 AM, The Answer. Or you can listen to the radio show online right here at ladiescanwetalk.org. This is the Speak Up America Network. Thank you for tuning in.